Welcome to the Squeaky Wheel Farm. Hi, I'm Christine, and today I've got to get these cabbages out. We have had so much rain lately, and I'm running very far behind. But the rain has caused them to get a little bit slimy underneath, and it is inviting cabbage worms and other pests. So the bad ones are coming out. The good ones are going to go in the house, so I will process them. I'll dehydrate some, I'll freeze some, and possibly can some. And then I plan on planting carrots in this row. So still plenty of time to get a harvest of carrots. So come along with me and see how I get it done. So much easier using this Hori Hori knife. This one's been eaten by some of our neighborhood pests, so that's going to the chickens. I have a feeling the rabbits are going to be really disappointed tomorrow morning. And I'm just breaking off all the outer leaves. Anything that's got holes in them, whether it's obvious that a worm or a slug or something's been eating at it. The saltwater bath is going to take care of a lot of that, but it doesn't even need to go in the house if it's not something worthy of being processed and saved. Much easier just to give it to the chickens and call it a day. Again, another smallish head. If you're looking at the size of my hand, once I peel off these outer leaves, there's still a decent little bit of cabbage there that I can save and process. You're probably wondering why I planted so much cabbage. When we don't eat a whole lot of cabbage, we'll have it a couple of times a year, but it's not one of our staples. But I planted one packet and it came out with all these cabbages, and they grew so well in this soil. I just didn't have the heart to tear them out. And the chickens have enjoyed them, and we will enjoy some of them. It's not our favorite. Now some of you will probably say, oh, those big leaves, those are so good for cabbage rolls. And we do eat a little bit of egg rolls, so I will shred some of this and freeze it for later use. But cabbage rolls, that's like a once a year meal for us. But I'll try some with a few of the larger leaves, but other than that, extending the chicken food is probably the easiest option for us. The ground is so wet. These are pulling out really easily, so that's a good thing. I'm using the serrated side of the knife, which makes it so much easier. These are kind of muddy after I'm done because my hands are dirty, but they'll wash off. And again, saltwater bath is going to ensure that I don't have any creepy crawlies in here. I've got a couple of large buckets kind of set along the way so that I have some place to some method of carrying this all into the kitchen. And obviously the wheelbarrows for the chicken scraps. For some reason, this variety, I've got several plants that made 2 small heads, or maybe even more, rather than 1 large one. Again, that's okay. We'll use what we've got. And you probably notice I've got some other plants in here. I've got some marigolds intertwined with these, and a couple of melon plants. I didn't really have any place to put my melons, and I was getting far behind. I knew I'd be harvesting the cabbages, so I just threw them out here in this row. And so far, at least they've been watered really well. You might be hearing some rumblings in the background because there's more storms coming. All right. That's probably all I can manage to get processed tonight, so I'm going to stop there and we'll see what I do with this cabbage. Thanks for watching. Oh, and one more thing. I hope to see you again soon. And if you enjoyed this video, watch this next.